What's going on, guys? Joel back with you for another video here on the Snap-on Tool Review. Today we are putting Snap-on's brand new flank drive extras to the test. Let's do it. Welcome back. So as I said, we are going to put Snap-on's brand new flank drive extra sockets to the test. Now, everyone has seen and heard about these sockets. If you haven't, they are Snap-on's brand new sockets. They're more for rounded off fasteners. They're not for everyday use. Well, at least that's what they say. All right, so I had a little bit of a problem with the test that we were shown on the truck. So we're gonna do a couple of tests of our own behind me. I set up a couple of bolts and a couple of nuts, and we are going to round them off to the point where they don't work on the Snap-on flank drive and a max socket. And then we're gonna use the flank drive extra and see if we can take them off at different torques. And then we're gonna try another test after that, and if we can take it off at 50 foot-pounds, which is where I'm going to set the maximum of the test at, I'm going to set the torque wrench and see just what torque these things will slip at. So let's get to it. I'm going to take you over the bench, and I'll show you what's going on over there. Everyone has probably seen this test. If you haven't, I'm going to demonstrate it to you. I have a 14 mil Mac 3/8 deep chrome socket, and this rounded off fastener spins, and you can see just how rounded off that is. Yesterday I rounded those off. A regular flank drive Snap-on socket grips it a little bit tighter, but it does slip. Put any pressure on that with a ratchet and it's just going to slip. And then the flank drive extra socket, put that in there. First off, it's kind of tight actually to get in. A couple little burrs or something on there. You put that in there and not even a chance of that slipping on there. But what we haven't seen is any kind of torque applied to these fasteners. So what I'm going to do today is I have two nuts and bolts set up. My bolts are just tightened in my vise, and we're going to torque both these fasteners, one to 25 foot-pounds, one to 50 foot-pounds. We're going to round them off to the point where they don't work on the flank drive socket, and then we're going to put the flank drive extra on there and see if we can take them off at both those torque settings. So let's do it. Okay, first one, we're going to run this one down to 25 foot-pounds, like I said, and then this one will run down to 50 foot-pounds. We'll turn on the old tech angle wrench, and we will run this down to 25 foot-pounds. And we'll torque it to 25. 25.2. And the next one we will run up to 50 foot-pounds. I figure this is enough torque to make one of these sockets slip. And if it's not, we're going to check that out too. .1. All right. Next part, we are going to round both these fasteners off, and just so you know that these aren't fucked up, max socket, flank drive, and flank drive plus. They are a very tight fit, I will tell you that right now. Painted fasteners, there is going to be a problem here. So again, really tight fit. We're going to round these off, and then we are going to see if, well, like I said, we're going to round these off to the point where it slips on a regular flank drive socket, and then we are going to put on our flank drive plus and see if it takes it off at 25 foot-pounds and 50 foot-pounds. All right, I'm going to put on my safety glasses, obviously for safety's sake, and we are going to round nuts off. Max socket spinning. Flank drive socket is really loose, so what we're going to end up doing, we're going to do this one now. All right, max socket spinning on both freely. So just for control, let's try and take off. There's 25 foot-pounds with the max socket, and there's no damage or cracks to the max socket. And same 50 foot-pounds. Flank drive. Ordinary flank drive socket, again, no cracks or anything like that. It's fairly new. 25 foot-pounds, just spins. Again, 50 foot-pounds. All right, flank drive plus, no cracks, straight out the box. You can put it on there. And first off, we can see it doesn't spin on either one. 25 foot-pounds. Oh, it just slipped. Will not take off 25 foot-pounds. I mean, it could be I ground it down a little too much, but what's too much when we're in the field, right? So again, 50 foot-pounds and just slips. "25 foot-pounds, 50 foot-pounds. Brand new flank drive extra socket. Will not take it off. PWZs. Go with the PWZs, 25 foot-pounds and 50 foot-pounds. Those bolts spin freely. The threads aren't messed up, just so everyone can see that. And no can do. Just put a little bit of a torque on there. That's maybe like 5-10 foot-pounds. There you have it. All right, guys, there you have it. The test has been done. Now, of course, there's going to be holes in this test, right? How often do you see a fastener that rounded off? Not very often. So you can tell that maybe the test was maybe just a little bit off. I mean, this was an extreme case of a rounded off fastener. So, and this one's even worse. Check that one out. I rounded that one off to almost nothing left. It was almost round. So, does the flank drive extra socket work? I think it will. I don't think that they're a complete absolute waste of money. For rounded off fasteners like this, you're gonna want to get something else, possibly like a turbo socket, something that's meant, absolutely meant, and 100% built for rounded off fasteners. These will work in a pinch if you are, if it's just been rounded off and it's maybe just starting to slip on a flank drive socket. And we can do more testing in future videos, especially in the field videos where maybe we actually have a rounded off fastener. I will absolutely make another video. All right guys, that is pretty much all I got for you today. If you guys have the new flank drive extra sockets and you guys are liking them and have used them and have actually happened to have them work for you, leave a comment in the section down below. And every bit of information, every comment is greatly appreciated on videos like this. Every bit of information that someone else can have to either steer them in the direction of purchasing them or not purchasing them is an incredible value to have. So as always guys, remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out guys. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.
In a place that the world forgot.